Hi, in this video, we are going to find both first-order partial derivatives of this multivariable function. So our function here is f of xy equals x squared times y plus 3x y squared. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So first we're going to find del f del x. This is called the partial derivative of f with respect to x. And so to compute this, what you do is you basically take the derivative with respect to x using basic calculus 1 rules, but you pretend that all the other variables are constant. So in this particular problem, all the other variables basically consist of y. So these y's here are going to be like numbers, they're constant, okay? So they just hang out. So we're going to differentiate this first term here, x squared y. Using the power rule, we'll bring down that 2, subtract 1 from the exponent. 2 minus 1 is 1, so we leave it. And the y, well, it just hangs out, right? Remember, it's a constant because when you differentiate with respect to x, you have to treat all the other variables as constant. So y here is being treated as a constant. Likewise, we have the plus sign here. Same thing here. This y squared is just going to hang out, right? Because we're taking the derivative with respect to x, and the y squared is just a constant. So the derivative of 3x is just 3. That's because the derivative of x is 1. So we have 3, and we're left with the y squared. And so that would be the derivative of f with respect to x, or rather the partial derivative of f with respect to x. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and do it now with respect to y. Let's go ahead and blow through that, because once you see both examples, it'll make a little bit more sense if you've never seen this. So del f del y. So now all the x's are constant, right? So the x squared is being treated as a constant. The derivative of y is 1, so we get x squared times 1, so just x squared, right? Because the derivative of y is 1, right? The x squared is a constant. It hangs out. Over here, it's going to get a little bit more complex, so plus, we take this 2 and we just bring it down, right? The x is a constant, bring it down. 2 times 3 is 6, x hangs out, it's a constant, y, and then 2 minus 1 is 1, so we just leave it just like that. And that would be the final answer. Hopefully, this has helped you just a little bit. Take care.